If you're watching this video right now, it is because you finally broke the spell. You broke it. Now, this reading is going to be for all signs. It is general and timeless, so just take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't for the next person. If you're watching this, it's because you broke the spell. There was illusion over your life. Now, you've always known that you were meant for a different life than maybe you originally came here living. What I'm seeing is you as a child is just like, someone very young, very different from your family, very different from your household, very different from your hometown. You were always meant to stand out. I'm seeing you as very bright. Your soul, your aura is very bright. Okay, and there were illusions in your life. You've most recently had a third eye opening. What I'm also hearing is ego desire and soul desire. There's a difference between ego desire and soul desire. Now, growing up, and then even now in your life, you have people constantly tell you, why would you want that? Or this or that, or they try to talk you out of wanting certain things. But what's coming through is that when you channel it, or some of the things that you want, it's not your ego that wants it. It's a soul memory of you already having it. And you know that you can have it in this lifetime, even if it's not available to you right now. And I'm just seeing you, whether this is your innocence as a child, or just you as a physical child. You've always known the plans that God has had for you. And I will say the plans God has for you is not your hometown. It's not the house that you grew up in. It's not what you've always known. You are meant to live a completely different life, and you are going to live a completely different life in this lifetime. Okay, what I'm also hearing though is I'm seeing you actually shining very bright, okay? Your transformation is meant to be seen by others, because in this lifetime you will have such a miraculous and like night and day transformation that people need to see that, okay? You are someone who is going to have a story that other people also share, all right? You may already resonate with, or at some point resonate from a nothing to something story. Not that there was, nothing at some point, but you are going from night to day in your life. And it was always meant to happen that way. Very prophetic and fated energies here. Now, it's been up to you to align to your destiny too. We have a destiny. There's infinite ways to get there. I am gonna start getting some cards now on this energy and on this reading. But this is like the type of reading where since you were 4, 5, 6 years old, like that little boy, that little girl, they're meant to do something in life. You may have even had a grandmother or someone, even a psychic as a kid, tell your family this. They may have disregarded it, not really listened to it. No, it feels like this is really your destiny here and your future fate. All right, Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God, what do we have for the collective? Authentic purpose, destiny, okay? Right over here, destiny. This is your destiny. We have authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. I'm going to grab a few cards before I start channeling. What do we have for this reading for all signs? What do we have for this reading for all signs? If you're watching this, the spell has been broken. I'm also hearing the song. Is this by Tasha Cobbs? I don't think so. I think so. Maybe actually. Break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. All right, but especially for you, it's been like mental chains. Again, your hometown, your family, it didn't like match, right? Your destiny, or at least that's how you felt. You've always felt out of place. You've always been the odd one out, the black sheep, the one that's a little bit extra, the one that has a little bit of like some sass, you've always been that person. And that's been part of the illusion though too, where maybe in the past people have convinced you to settle for less. You didn't know that there was more available to you. And one thing I feel like really frees you in this lifetime is information. And information is very liberating. And that's why they hold back information, because information and wisdom is very liberating. Now, we do have expand your consciousness, and you are a healer. Confirmation that you've had a third eye opening. There's a lot of clarity here. And the expansion of your consciousness has freed you from these illusions or this spell for some of you. Now, we do have the map maker of destiny. So confirmation that this is very much your destiny. We also have you are a healer. You are that golden child. You are the chosen one of your family. Now, why do we have expand your consciousness, map maker of destiny, and you are a healer? Or if you're watching this, the spell is broken. Beginning, initiate, and origin, completion. I'm going to grab one more card. Yeah, it didn't fall. I'm going to grab one more card over here. Ooh. But the way that that card came up, as I said, one more card, I wish I could show you. This card is standing up. Lake. The fall season and the fertile energy of the West brings you prosperity. All of your efforts are coalescing and approaching fruition. Rejoice with friends and plan family reunions. Count your blessings and be grateful. Forgive. You know, this feels like an aha moment, but like of your life. Your whole life. We do have beginning, initiate, and origin. Now, some of you may be an actual initiate. You know, you may be an initiate. We do have you are a healer here. You may be a high priest, high priestess, say medicine man or woman. I do see something here regarding the temples and your spiritual path. You know, and then even with that, hometown, family, people that have always known you could be like, you know, why is that person choosing that path? Or they're choosing that path for this. None of that matters. I'm just seeing like so many people having different things to say to you, but this is your destiny, collective. This is not your ego desiring a temple path. This is not your ego desiring a healing path. This is not your ego that is desiring even this harvest, even this prosperity. I'm also getting the energy of Joseph. You know, Joseph with the rainbow coat, where all his brothers and sisters are like, oh my God, he's in his ego, blah, blah, blah. God cannot be telling him and channeling those things to him. And then it happens, you know, where everything that Joseph said came true. Collective, you are channeling your life purpose. You have always, and that's what I've really been trying to say since a child, you've been channeling your life purpose. You have been channeling your Akashic records. You have been channeling your destiny and your future fate and fortune. And it is through this path, actually. For some of you, you will receive your greatest abundance as you fully step onto your path as a healer. Which with that, we will say, you know, it does say beginning, initiate, origin. You know, it does take time. You know, it's cultivating this abundance within you, because you already have all this abundance within you. It's your life force energy. That is your wealth. It's your healing energy. It's your creative energy. It's all of that. But I will say that what's showing here is that you are meant to be a healer in this lifetime. We're all healers. You're meant to use your soul gifts, and you will experience great prosperity from being a healer. And that's not from your ego. It's not like this is what I want to do. This is what your soul wants to do, and what your soul has chosen to do. So anyone can say anything about you, that you're in your ego, that they could say whatever they want about your spiritual path, that you're going the wrong direction, or this or that. That's not what I see here. And that's also not what your soul knows. Like, your soul knows that something is meant for you. I'm going to grab one more card, collective. What do we have for the spell has been broken? Ooh. Okay. Evil eye over here. Why have you attracted evil eyes since a child? Because why would a robber go into an empty house? And I see you as bright and as shining. And even reading this, I feel a little bit protective over you, that like, no, this soul right here has such bright light. Evil eye, okay? And so you've attracted a lot of evil eye since a child, and just in general, just knowing that. That's the path. That's the way that it goes. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to even care about it, you know? But with that, say for example, you've known that, and then, I mean, a bright and shining star is going to continuously cleanse your energy, you know? You're someone who's really meant to leave a mark on the world, all right? You're going to have a very beautiful life, and you're going to be very prosperous from you sharing your healing gifts. Doesn't mean that things will always come easy, but this is actually your destiny over here and your authentic purpose. All right, Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God, why do we have Initiate, expand your consciousness, the map maker of destiny, you are a healer, and Harvest, and Evil Eye? What do we have for this reading for the All Signs Collective? If you're watching this, the spell is broken. If you're watching this, the spell is broken. If you're watching this, the spell is broken. The powers within you, collective. Now, if you're watching this, the spell is broken. You have recognized the power within yourself on a soul level. Okay, really letting you shine through, allowing yourself to shine through. We have the Hierophant. This is initiation. We have Initiate, Temple, Origin. The Hierophant, this is lessons in teaching. This is initiation. I'd see this as such spiritual authority and power as well. Now, as you own this, and some of you are meant to truly like be a high priest, high priestess. You're truly meant to be a medicine man or woman, or some sort of practitioner of the alike. Some lineage. I'm just seeing you take a path, even if part of it you've carved your own self. And confirmation as you step into your authentic purpose, which is a high priest or priestess. It is a medicine man or woman. It is a healer of some kind. You're going to receive a lot of prosperity from this. But because you've actually done the work. And I think that's what I was trying to say earlier, that it's like, yes, Pisces, you're going to, not Pisces, all signs. Yeah, you're going to be so successful in the work it is that you do. And it's coming from a place of integrity, love, devotion, pure devotion to the earth. That's when this like all really comes in. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Your creative ideas, passions, pursuits, and projects are going to turn to abundance and wish fulfillment. This is the life that you've always wanted here, collective. And you're going to live it. You are going to have it, even if it means that you stand on business. Stand on business, collective. And do it on your own. And not that you've done it all on your own, you know, but I do see you here, despite the evil, despite all of it. You know, 10,000 may stand at your left hand, 10,000 at your right, but it's not going to touch you. And so one thing for you to know as well, collective, is just accepting it. Don't worry about the negative energy, spiritual attacks, and the evil eye. That comes with it. And so it's just knowing too. It's like, yes, you're stepping onto this path. Just know it comes with the journey. It comes with it. You know, but again, expanding your consciousness, you're not going to have to worry about this, like the evil eye and things like that. It's always going to exist. It's always going to be there. But once you fully step onto your path, once you continue with your spiritual routine, you're doing the cleansing that you need to do. You know, you're already in your heart space, living heart and soul aligned, you know, and people cannot mess with that. All right. Now let's get some clarifications. Why the Hierophant? Why the Queen of Pentacles with the Page of Wands? Why the Nine of Cups? Now, you also may receive some sort of money, financial opportunity regarding your work and what you do from a distance. You may be asked to travel for this. You're going to receive everything you need, collective. Just trust in your path. Even if it means in the beginning, you're doing it on your own, despite the evil eye, despite no one believing in you, keep going. And I will share the story, 6 of Coins over here, of even this YouTube channel. Nobody helps me. I had no friend, no family member. As soon as my phone goes to 5%, no friend, No family member that wanted to support me in my work. I was told by my entire family, everyone that I knew, that this was not good work, stay away from it. I made a YouTube anyway. Um, and so my house burns down. 2 months later, I make a YouTube. No one is supporting me that I know. God will send you thousands and millions of people to support you when you are truly living in God's will. And despite me telling no one about my YouTube channel, within 3 months it was monetized. And the first YouTube video to ever go viral was a YouTube video that was talking about Jesus, and so when it's God's will, there is a way. And I'm going to put my phone on the charger really quick. If it's in God's will for you, there will always be a way. And there could be different things that try to set us back or try to kind of prevent us from moving forward and finally putting ourselves out there. Even if it's the form of support, God will send you souls from known and unknown places. And God will. I do see so many options for you over here. And then the Nine of Cups, you've created all of these options, okay? You do have many options. Who is this King of Wands? Four of Wands. Oh, collective. Why King of Wands with the Four of Wands? Okay, I was like for a second like, oh, is this marriage over here? No, it's not marriage because we have a Three of Cups. Three of Cups would be third party. But I do feel like Ace of Swords over here, clarity, truth. I do feel like over here with the King of Wands energy, this is you really owning your vision. King or Queen of Wands is a business owner. They are someone who gets out there. They make opportunities happen for themselves. They attract the opportunities with all their fiery, passionate, confident energy. All right, Four of Wands with the Three of Cups. The community, the friends, they will come to you. They will come to you as you're on your path. As a Hierophant, High Priestess, Sage, Shaman, Practitioner, however you identify, and also however maybe you don't identify. Do not conform yourself to a box or to a niche. You're a multi-dimensional soul. You're going to have so many people that will support you. You will find the community. You will align to it. I do see an opportunity coming in the future or soon. That does feel like it's a financial opportunity or that's in alignment with your business, with what you do. And it's going to be at a distance. You may have to travel. And just in general, knowing that you created this by yourself. You're doing it by yourself, Nine of Cups, but you will attract all of the people, all of the things, the support, the resources that you need. Why Seven of Cups with the Nine of Cups? Yeah, King of Cups over here, investment. Okay, Page of Pentacles. You will definitely get a return on your investments. We have the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could also be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. And you're definitely going to be more than abundant. Okay, we do have over here prosperity and harvest. Now, what is the advice for the collective? The Fool card, yeah, having the innocence of a child. Confirmation with the Sun card here, the child. Confirmation, though, that you have always known what you're meant for. When we're a child, when we have the innocence of a child, again, the story of Joseph and his brothers and his father, Joseph in the rainbow coat, you're not judging the channels that come through. So when God, and I'm talking God's source, not the ego, when God's source tells you something, and it even feels a little bit too far out, like, but how God, but this, but that. A child of God does not question the downloads and the channeling that God has given that prophet. The child of God doesn't question that. The child of God just trusts and believes, and if it's coming from God's source, then it's coming from God's source. The human mind is the one that tries to make sense of it and there's no way that can happen, or this or that. And most of the time, that's from our past experiences. So if God is telling you that you're going to be so supported in living in your spiritual path, that you're going to receive so much abundance from living in your spiritual path, that you can do it full time. It may not be... And it's going to be different for everyone. Everyone has their own wealth signatures. There's millionaires. There's people who make 50,000, 70,000, 200,000, whatever it's going to be for you. And at the end of the day, whatever allows you to live a comfortable and secure life in this world. Again, living in the middle of, say, Costa Rica is much different than, say, living in New York. As far as the abundance that you might need to survive, to be secure. So don't compare your wealth journey to anyone else's wealth journey. It's all wealth. It's all energy. But due to past experiences, maybe you might filter what God is telling you is true. And it's like, yeah, but I haven't had great experiences with people or with friends, but I haven't experienced prosperity in my life just quite yet. My family hasn't, but you're telling me that it's me. Yes, it's you. It's you. And especially if from a child you were receiving some of these downloads, or you just knew that you were meant to do something. It is not an ego desire. It is a soul desire, because it is innocent and it is true, the Fool card. And then the Sun card over here. Get ready to be on a brand new journey, okay? You are not naive. You are not, it's not that you don't know what you're doing. You're trusting God. And just like Joseph with the rainbow coat, sometimes the people who could just completely trust, right? And again, having the balance, right? Having the balance, being grounded, things like that. You're not too young. You're not naive. You are fearless, and you really, really trust in your path. The Fool card over here. Okay, so that's what I have for you. I hope that it resonates. I'm going to grab some cards of advice. What other cards of advice do we have for the collective? Cord cut. Soulmate. Okay, now some of you have cord cut from a soulmate over here, so that can resonate with you as well, or you could be called to cord cut right now. Call back your energy. I'm going to grab some other cards of advice. What other cards of advice do we have for this reading for the collective? The Holy Grail. Stop the endless searching, inner quest. Yeah, I really do feel like you are a soul that, even if you start off doing things by yourself with very little help or support, or just whatever it is, you're going to have all of it. Okay, you're going to have it all. You will have the prosperity. You will have the supporters. You will be very busy, actually. I see you busy in being some sort of healer or practitioner. All right, but because it's all within you. All right. The Holy Grail here. And the Holy Grail can mean something to you as well. I'm going to grab 2 more cards. What are 2 more cards for the collective? The Mirror, know thyself. Okay, important for you to know thyself. And that is exactly what I'm seeing, is that collective, when we say, if you're watching this, it's because the spell has lifted off of your life. It's really just a third eye opening, illusions, spells, But really what I'm just saying is illusions. All right. And so we have the Mirror here, right? So say if you're meant for a lot of prosperity, what if your ancestral lineage has not experienced prosperity? What if you haven't experienced it yet, or have it in a while, of what it is that you know that you're meant for? Know thyself. So we talk about, mirroring with other people. When your reality is mirroring back to you lack, but you know that you're meant for more, know thyself. Don't accept it as like, well, this is my reality and then just forever. No, it's showing in your destiny, in your Akashic records. You are actually meant for more, which, there's the healing, or just simply the acceptance that you're waiting for more, like all those different things. But with the Mirror here, I am seeing this more of the people and your life, okay? Because the person I'm reading for, you will not get confirmation about God's future fate and fortune for you through the people around you, through your family, your hometown, or even the way that you've experienced life up until now. They're going to give you the opposite reflection, but that's not actually what's in your soul. It's not what's meant for you. So that's why it's like, yes, you get a lot of that, but know thyself, the Mirror. I'm going to grab 1 more card of advice. What is 1 more card of advice? 1 more card of advice for the collective. Rest. Okay, right over here we have Visionary on the bottom of the deck. A lot of things about visions here, so trust your visions. Again, Joseph in the rainbow coat. Some of you are also bringing some visions to reality here. I do see it being very successful. Balance on the bottom of the deck. All right, and you might be called to rest over here. Okay, we got that message for Pisces as well. I'm seeing it a lot in the collective right now. A lot of resting, a lot of resetting, and upgrading. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope that it resonates. I am sending you all so much love and so many blessings today.